Welcome back to Turf Talk, Secretariat edition here at Arlington Park with Brandon Staubel. Brandon, we made a joke, I forget what race we were talking about, but short field, big price. I don't expect that in the Secretariat. It is the shortest field of the festival races, but the two favorites look formidable to me.
Yeah, and you've got three European contenders in here that all look good on paper. Like you said, you've got Oscar Performance, the Grade 1 Belmont Derby winner, the Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner. So short field, but classy field.
Yeah, no doubt. And Oscar Performance, a lot of respect, not only for what he's accomplished, but also those who have finished behind him have come back and run some good races and won some good races. The knock on him, though, is not class, but in this spot at a short price, I do worry about the pace.
Yeah, especially because it looks like all three of these European contenders have some tactical speed. So which one of them is going to put the pressure on? And then you've got Sonic Boom also. Julian, what's he going to do? So kind of an interesting one of those races where you've got a short field, but a lot of trouble could happen.
Yeah, and I'm on Permian. I'm not sure what you've thought of him in the morning. To me, it looks right there with Oscar Performance, and I just think he'll get the better trip at a better price.
Permian, with my notes on him, say exudes class. I'm really impressed with what I've seen from Permian. Just handled himself well, just goes about his business and very classy. I've also liked Affendum a lot, and I talked earlier about him and Mektal had a little nice little blowout down the lane today, hung in with Mektal, so I like that. I like the fact that Affendum has a lot of tactical speed, and Dettori's getting back aboard today, and I think from the inside post is not going to let anybody get away with an easy lead in here.
No, agreed. And Clocker question for you with Affendum having that sort of work with Mektal. Are you the type that, based on what you see in the Secretariat, will move Mektal up or down, or are they sort of exclusive races once you actually get in the gate?
Yeah, I kind of like that Mektal started back and then went up to Affendum, and then I like to see what Affendum does. Does he kind of lower, like we say, lower the ears a little bit and say, well, no, you go ahead? But Affendum's ears went up. Was game, like we so to say, and hung in there. So I like to see that. It's not going to change my opinion one way or the other. I just like to see it a competitive effort there.
All right. Well, the Secretariat, not part of the pick 5, is part of the middle pick 4 though. And to me, I'm going to gamble a little bit and use Permian. I'm going to single on most of my tickets. I just think if you use 2, you're in the same boat as everyone else, and I'll probably use Affendum on some other tickets, but to me, I'm going to gamble and stick with the top-rated Euro. What would be your strategy?
I've got Affendum on top. I've got Permian in second, those two. I'm tossing Taj Mahal. I have a lot of distance concerns here, and you've got a horse that's 1 for 14 lifetime.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the other video yesterday that when I saw him, I just didn't think 1 1/4, and the only win came at 7 furlongs. So that is going to be the European that I toss in this race. Oscar Performance hopefully will go set the pace, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them get aggressive and just say, catch me if you can. Also, maybe Gorgeous Kitten kind of picking up the pieces late.
All right, and we have an O'Brien in here. Do we have a Chad?
We do not.
No Chad, but 2 of the biggest international turf horses. So final question of the week. Who's the most likely winner from the O'Brien and Brown camps on the festival card?
For Aidan O'Brien, Deauville would probably be my top pick there. I like the way Grand Jeté has handled himself throughout the week. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if Lipstick City runs a big race. She's one that we'll talk about a little later, but early on I was maybe a little bullish on, and lately she's kind of made me take a little more notice.
All right, we actually won't talk about her, but you'll write about her in your write-up at Twin Spires, and we'll put the link in the description. You're going to have a pick 5 play for people, which does end in that pucker up, so a very key race on the card. Not only ends the 12-race card, but ends all those guaranteed pools, so you'll definitely want to check out what he has to say, the Bruce D, a part of that as well. Really appreciate everyone being with us this week. It's going to be great racing. Watch and wager at twinspires.com if you're not out at the track, and if you are, come say hi. This has been Turf Talk.